welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki and welcome back to Wolfquest, where we are here with our boy Cole and his Wildfire pack. And oh boy, are we coming off of a spicy episode last time. Holy cow, our poor pup. Let's see, Firefly, where are you, Firefly? I need to turn my name tags on. Yes, our poor little Firefly got stomped by a moose and lived to tell the tale. So we are coming directly off of that. She's only has 19 health, and yeah, we kind of desperately need a sleep. We need to have her heal up. So we're gonna get that done real quick and then officially start the episode. There we go, little ones. Let's check on that health. Okay, Firefly is up to 43. We've got, I don't know what happened to my grass there. I suppose it's just because we're getting a little bit of a season change here, but thankfully we can see now pretty clearly all the little bits and bobs we have around for everyone. Hi, Burn. How are you, buddy? Yeah, so thankfully the pups are able to get a little bit of food. Hi, Phoenix. Let's go ahead and check in on everyone as well. Firefly. Phoenix seems to be pretty happy this morning. Hello, beautiful. And where's Zuko? He's always off doing his own thing. Hi, Zuko. What do you think, bud? Are you, oh, you're just hanging out with mom? Okay. Well, don't wander off. We've had to go and rescue you a time or two in the past. So looks like Zuko is over there doing a little bit of hunting. And hi, Soot, Mr. Confident Tail. How you doing, bud? We'll give you a confident tail back, buddy. He seemed to appreciate that. He likes a bit of confidence in his pack leader. All right. And hello, Miss Azula. So they definitely have really different eyes. They've got the same coat, but Azula's eyes are really yellow. And let's take a look at Zuko again. He's got He's got really dark amber eyes. See if we can see them after he picks up that bone there. Yeah, so I can't wait until we get into Young Hunters and we can really get kind of a close-up of them. Hi, Striker. How are you? And Azula seems so much bigger to me now too. I mean, her mom is a pretty like beefy wolf. I mean, just look at her. She's much bigger than her mate Cole is. So I think that's pretty funny to see. But looks like the pups are feeling fed. They're feeling good. We did chunk that entire moose carcass, so that is all gone. Looks like the adults were actually snacking on it as well, so they're pretty full too. Nothing too crazy that we really have to worry about. I think Cole is just Zuko. You better not go too far, man. Head on back. Now, where are we at in our quest? So we're still only like just over halfway. So that's really wild. I feel like the pups are getting so big already during growing pups. So we're gonna come over just to this section, kind of top some things off. It does look like there is actually some elk on the wind. It definitely is worth it to always track them down when we can. Their fawns are up, so that's usually a pretty quick snack for everyone. So let's see if we can maybe follow our noses here, mark some territory along the way, and possibly get a little snack. We want the amethyst herd, which are really only like 300 meters away, so we should be able to find them pretty quickly. Does look like we have our first fall find. So here you can see a little update of how the map is going. I did see that we are officially in fall, so we went ahead and marked this herd that we found as well. And we're just gonna keep on going with this, you guys, but hopefully this is might be a little bit helpful to you as well if you are hunting in a Lost River. So this is what we're looking like. Now let's get a pack rally going. go. And we've got Soot, Soul, Ash, Striker, and Azula with us today. Let's get a hunt going. Yep, they should start scattering. Oh my god, Soot! Is this one worth it? No, not even a little bit. What are you doing, guys? Oh my goodness. The choices these wolves make sometimes. Poor Azula. She's still gonna get, like, beat up if she continues to bite that one. Let's go ahead and just test a few out here. Azula looks like she's changed her mind. This one is a little bit lower. We're starting to get into fall, although going after a calf is probably going to be a little bit smarter. And this one is also a little bit weaker. Ow. Alright, the pack is still on this one. It doesn't help when you have an indecisive pack leader. Let's just go ahead, since the pack was already doing some damage on this one. Let's just continue here. We are in our forest, so it would be good to take down something a little bit larger. Although I will say it is smarter to wait until they fall, but here we are. Oh, there's a cougar nearby, so he's gonna try and get on our stuff as well. But it's really good that they're staying so close by. We should be able to get this one down really quickly. I'm surprised with how not really insanely hungry we are. The pack is really working together here to take this down. Striker's pretty excited about it. Perfect, and we're letting the rest of the pack know that we are able to take down some food. Since we're so close by, it might actually be good to see if we can do a double howl. And see if we can get some of our other pack mates to come and swing by. Our mouth is full, so we will definitely be taking a nice big chunk back to the pack, but let's go ahead, lay our old bones down here while we wait for everybody else to swing by for a snack. And it looks like lightning and possibly just burn are going to be coming in for a little bit of food, so the pack is going to greet them. Oh, hi Bolt. It wasn't burn, it was Bolt. And he came straight over to Dad for some love. I absolutely love that little boy. Looks like he took a chunk and went over there. That is totally fine. Oh my goodness, everyone is just so excited. I'm so happy to see everyone. And honestly, Soot is growing on me so much. I know he's been here for quite some time. He was actually born in this forest, and you know, or maybe it was the one right next to it, but I know that we rendezvoused here. But yeah, you know, he's been around for such a long time. He's had a little bit of like a troubled past, if you will, you know, with his attitude sometimes, but he has been just absolutely pulling so much weight recently, and I am just absolutely loving it. Striker as well, Lightning too. I mean, each one of our wolves is so special to me, and I love when they all just have their own little moments where they really come to the foreground and show just who they are. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where we end up this season with everyone. Just finishing up eating. I think everyone should have everything that they need here. We're surrounded by dogs and cougars, so hopefully this does last for a little while. Let's bring up our territory. Yeah, we're really not that far away. So let's bring this chunk back home to the pups. I'm not even going to worry about marking anything else, I don't think. And we'll get another night under our belt. Hi, pups. We are back. Oh, hi, Firefly. Gosh, I hope you're doing well. Okay, we brought a little bit of food. Not that you're super hungry, but the pack can also feed you 2, so everyone should be doing pretty good. Burn, I don't think was with us, so he might end up stealing that whole chunk, which is totally fine. And we might be ready for that other sleep, so let's go ahead and do that before that food chunk disappears. All right, and we are back again. I don't think I see anything super crazy on the wind, so we should be okay for the time being. And I am just so excited for these pups. Everything seems to be going really, really well. Aside from the moose the other day. The moose did not go well. But we seem to have officially had enough food to kind of feed everyone, keep everyone going. Once they finish eating, let's actually go ahead and check on everyone's weights as well, because I haven't actually checked in on that in a minute. Hi, Phoenix. Hello. Looks like Crimson is gonna be... Oh, Crimson and Azula are doing the little bouncy hops. We love it. And we can even do just a little bit of pup cam. Looks like Firefly is still recovering and maybe doesn't want to do all of the bouncy hops at the moment. And here we have Phoenix. I wish it was daytime. And a little Zuko as well. Yeah, it looks like the adults are mostly the ones doing all the bouncy hops. And the pack doesn't seem to be too interested. There was actually dogs wandering super close by there. I thought for sure they were going to come at us, but nope, they seem to just be wandering off. Maybe they thought about it. They saw how many wolves we had and they're like, no, we're not going to do that. Goodness. Okay. Well, now that the pups are done eating, looks like everyone is right around that 52-pound mark. So Zuko is finally catching up with his sisters, which is really awesome to see. They're mostly fed, so let's check on the territory. I think we'll swing by that one that is getting a little bit low and probably stop by the carcass to see if we can fight off whatever is going to be on it, because I'm sure it's going to be... It's definitely not going to be unguarded with how we left it. And as we expected, there is a cougar on our carcass. So we are going to do all the growling here and see if we can encourage this one to leave. There is actually an elk herd right there as well. I haven't had a chance to mark that on our calendar yet, or not our calendar. Oh gosh, Azula, okay. All right, Azula was brave enough to go in for the first little bite there. Definitely feeling pretty bold. Okay, Lightning actually has a minor injury here. But it got him just right, so because he still is at 96% health, so we're doing okay. Striker getting in on that. We know Ash isn't afraid of cougars, so I'm surprised he's not biting it and going crazy. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, look at the pack saving Cole. That cougar was gonna pounce on us a little bit. All right. Yeah, and the elk herd, I'm surprised hasn't scattered just yet. It looks like they might be thinking about it. They're right behind us, but still plenty of meat on the bones for us here. Looks like the dogs might actually be making them scatter. But I assume they're probably not going to go too far, but I don't even think we need to hunt them today, quite honestly. Everyone was able to get their fill. We can get a nice another big chunk. And I think it would probably be smart to go ahead and run this back to the pups. We're also unfortunately chasing the cougar back to the pups, which is not what we want to do. Hopefully if we cut it off, it's probably going to start making its way back to the carcass, along with all of these coyotes too. My gosh. They're literally running directly towards our pups. Can you guys not? Goodness gracious. Just want to get our pups a little bit of extra food. Looks like Bolt staying by with the little ones as per usual. See if anyone wants to snack on that. Hello, Miss Phoenix. And I know we probably should maybe mark a little bit of territory, but it's really hanging in there strong. Also, looks like we have a new player on the map, Bedlam Mountain. Interesting. And looks like Big Timber is putting up a fight against Crazy Peak, so I'll be curious to see if maybe they're gonna be some of the ones that kind of helps take them out. I mentioned it in previous episodes, but we're going to be moving south for the winter, so our focus is really going to be over here some, so that's why we're not taking all of this up to the north. And once our pups get a little bit bigger, I think we're really going to be focusing down there, so I don't think we really need to head down there at the moment, so I'd be happy with just letting everyone get their food and get a little bit of extra rest here. Thanks, Zuko. Are you full? You've just been staring off into the distance here, buddy. Maybe we can get a nice picture with you. The lighting isn't the best, but there we go. It's always hard to get pictures of your wolves when they're dark, like Cole is. He's almost impossible to get good pictures of. But that's okay, buddy. We love our Cole anyway. All right, extra sleep time. Let's go. Oh boy, and we have officially survived growing pups, and we're gonna be into young hunters, you guys. We've had some minor injuries heal, and now our pups are in their big body stage, and we are absolutely free, and now we get to teach these guys how to hunt. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to say hi to these pups. We need to get them into the sunshine. Come on over here, pups. It's time to go. Alright, we won't be able to pup cam anymore, but let's take a look at everyone. So that was Firefly over here. Oh my gosh, they're gonna be zooming and so excited. Let's see. So Striker, Ash. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get a good look at them, you guys. They are zooming. Maybe we can get a quick pass by. There we go. Okay, a little Bolt's gonna lay down. All right, Phoenix, there we go. We've got a little bit of sunshine here. And Zuko, look, Zuko and Azula together. Oh my gosh, okay. It's gonna, of course, focus on Cole, but I wish that we could do screenshots in T mode. But look at those two together, you guys. I think I can probably... It won't freeze time, but I need to like F12 that. Like, my goodness. Amazing. We're getting a lot more of this like lighter gray coat. It's actually really, really cool. It reminds, like, Burns got the same kind of tone. Hi, Ash, buddy. How are you? Hi, Soul. Are you guys excited? We're gonna be teaching these pups how to hunt. Hi, Bolt. Love you so much, Mitter. Oh, and there is my... I think Lightning is probably one of my most handsome wolves. I mean, this guy, every time I see him, he just strikes me. He's so... Lightning strike. Yeah, no, he is just so friggin' handsome. I can't help it. All right, my friends. Well, we actually got a little bit of extra sleep, which is amazing. We've got, of course, now that we're free, the elk are no longer in our area. So let's go ahead. Phoenix, where are you going, babe? Phoenix wants to go that way. I don't know what she's smelling, but now that we've got our freedom, the pack is going to wander off and really show the pups how we run the show around here. Let's just double check that nothing has decayed too badly. We seem to be all right. And okay, good. I was gonna say we should check that Firefly's health fully recovered, and luckily it did. We should also rediscover some of our dens again. There's some bears. Suppose we can just swing by this carcass just to see what's up. See if there is anything left on it. There's still that cougar nearby. Alright, what do we have on the carcass this time? Another cougar. Now let's see if this is even worth it. No, not worth it at all, anyone. Come on. Cougar can have it. We're gonna have to officially go hunting. But that's okay. We're gonna keep our nose to the wind and see what else we can find. Unfortunately, it's fall now, so we haven't quite lived a whole year for our elk tracking to kind of kick in. But we are getting a very faint scent of elk. So let's pee on our pee spots and see if we can track those elk down. To teach our little young hunters. Let's go. Actually, I need to mark it really fast and then we'll go. There we have it. And the herd is off and running. Now, Lightning is choosing a couple, but I think it's going to be smart to go ahead and hang on back, except if Phoenix decides to run on in. My goodness. Let's go ahead and target the one that Crimson was biting on. She is a little bit lower, but I would really love to get a safe hunt going. This female has actually pulled off, so if the pack wants to do a little bit more damage, they can. Yeah, Crimson just got rammed by that spike, so we need to be careful. I'm happy to let somebody fall. If the pack wants to keep working on that cow, they can. Crimson's now going after the spike. I don't know what she's thinking. Let's go ahead and target that spike as well, just to see. Yeah, he is lower, but he's going to take a lot more to take down, because he's going to have a bigger health pool. We're just going to kind of go slow and steady here, pups. Crimson again showing her absolutely amazing hunting skills, but the pack has learned to stand back, let mom do all of the flushing, really spooking the herd. She's great at that. We're gonna go ahead and take a step back and let the pups do a little bit of biting. Firefly and Phoenix both on the cow now. Good job, everyone. Our mate actually, that spike really did kind of hurt her pretty badly. But boy, Crimson really loves to hunt. You can see it every time we go hunting with her, just how, oh, that was a coyote. Just how gung-ho and amazing of a huntress she is. Truly. And I think the pack has really learned with her hunting skills to kind of stand back, let her run to the front, let her flush the herd, get them going. She's the one doing the test bites, finding out who's weak, who's not. And if the pack stays a little bit more back, they can kind of let Crimson do some of the work. And if somebody falls, you know, they can jump right on it. So yeah, absolutely amazing teamwork with Crimson there. I am absolutely in love. The pups got to join in on a wonderful hunt. They didn't even take any damage at all, hardly. Just Phoenix, just a tiny bit. And They were pretty darn hungry too, so now they get to eat their fill, they get to feel what it's like to actually be a part of a roaming wolf pack, and I imagine this is probably the most exciting time for a young wolf. Can you imagine? You've been cooped up for so long, being raised at the den, you know, only kind of moving here or there, needing to stay at home, being babysat, and now for the first time you're able to run with the pack, join in on a hunt, eat food fresh off the carcass, you know, while it's still warm. Yeah, I imagine that these pups are just having an absolute blast of a time. So now what to do from here? Let's make sure that this is marked. I'm pretty sure it already is. Zuko and Ash sharing a little bit of food there. And Zuko with your confident tail. I know. We're all upset at the fox. The fox is not going to do anything, guys. We'll be okay. I do promise. All right. Is everyone got their fill? Yeah, everyone is at 100%. We're feeling absolutely amazing. Let's see where we ended up in our territory. Not bad. We could go ahead and take this one right up here. I believe this is actually the Beaver Dam. And then we might start taking a little bit of these now that we're in this area. So yeah, we brought this cow elk carcass down pretty far. We're getting some growling happening with the fox. Okay, we need to go north for just a second while we mark a little bit of this territory here. Yep, there's the Beaver Dam. Awesome. We need to discover the den that we like as well in this area. And there we go. We've definitely got some duplicate howls now. I can hear them going off. And yeah, my game is being a little bit jittery. It always happens with the music. Do you guys ever notice that? When there's a music change, it seems to kind of lag out the game a little bit. So let's continue on. I don't want to go too far from this carcass. I think we might just go and get this 62 over here. And then maybe make our way back for a sleep. That way the pups can get even more full as we continue on. But I really do enjoy this southern area quite a bit. I've gotten really familiar with it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put our marker here. I think that's fine. It's always Soot. He's always starting the howls. You can really tell how confident Soot is just based on every time we stop, he's always howling. That's definitely a trait of a very confident wolf. We can see all the bones that we've collected when we've stayed at this den before. Super fun. We're gonna have to teach the pups how to hunt beaver. You know, maybe that's what we might do. Let's go ahead and put this down here. We'll cozy up in our old den spot. Go down for a sleep and then see if we can teach the pups how to hunt beaver in the morning. Now, if I learned anything from Kindle's story, it's that pups are not interested in hunting beaver, but I feel like it's still good for them to watch, and if we get it, they might enjoy a little bit of a snack. So looks like a striker. I was hoping you would save that for your little brothers and sisters, but that's okay, I suppose. A firefly chewing on the big antler here. We'll see if she'll put that down before we run off and she takes it with us. Oh gosh, now Phoenix has got the big bone. Maybe these, because Mom is such a big huntress. Oh my god, it's Zuko! Because Mom is such a big huntress, I wonder if they prefer the antlers over the dino. Because, like, we saw them playing with the dino here and there, but boy, oh boy, do they seem very excited about having the bones here to chew on. Okay, before anyone picks one of those up again, let's go ahead and see if the beavers are out. So let me find the trails again. Oh, and there's elk right there. That's amazing. Okay, I do see one beaver. Let's see how close he is to the water. I think we might just need to go for it. Let's get in front of him and start the biting. There we go. Hopefully we can do quite a bit of damage. It's gonna turn around and try to bite us. Oh gosh, don't let it run. Get away, guys. Okay. Oh no! Okay, 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 good. Then we got it. Alright, pups. Would you like to have a little bit of beaver? Let's get it out of the water here. And there's the elk right over there. So we'll see if anybody wants a snack. Who's gonna get it? Well, looks like it's probably gonna be the adults. We might get one more hunted. Oh, Crimson. Yes, I know, darling. Let's let her finish that up and see who else is gonna get on it. Will you let the children try it? They've never tried beaver before. And now Ash is gonna take it. Maybe it's a little bit of a delicacy for when you get older, you know? Like the kids aren't really interested in hunting it, and the adults really seem to be the only one interested in eating it. Oh, Firefly, maybe. Firefly might have taken a bite. I will take that, Firefly. Alright, now before this herd, I almost said pack, gets too far, let's go ahead and do a pack rally. Oh no, are they already running? I feel like they're running. No time for a pack rally. Just gotta go, guys. Just gotta go. Come on, everyone. I think we might even sprint, see if we can catch up with them. Here we go. And we're at a good enough distance that I think they will go ahead and fall. Give them enough time to run. I wonder what spooked them. I don't think it was us. We were pretty far away. I wonder if there's a dispersal around. Oh, ooh. Oh no, we didn't hit it. We didn't hit it right away, no! Okay, this calf though is pretty low, so if we can get... Yep, and then mom's in, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on our pups, like really, really closely, because they can get really hurt by the moms. Phoenix is doing a great job though. Firefly getting in. Good job, and it's down. Looks like Azula really wanted to chase off the mom. My goodness. Yeah, we're not even that hungry. The pups might be a little bit hungry though. Yeah, the pups need to eat almost once a day, really. Perfect. And I think this did mark the carcass. Well, all right, friends. I think this is probably where we're gonna end up needing to sign off for the day. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Leave a like on the video if you are so excited about the fact that we made it to young hunters today. I can't believe it. That means nobody else is gonna die of sickness. I was still a little bit worried about Zuko with him being the runt, but he seems to be doing okay. So we should be able to make it through young hunters, and I can't wait to bring you guys along the way. So with everyone howling in my ears, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss when I post, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!